straight up a 60%.
What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Wait a second. Oh, there we go. Need to finish our or fix our green screen. Slightly to. There we go. I'm good, man. I appreciate you asking. A little bit back to this way a little bit. All right, close enough. How's everything else going on your end, man? Yeah, I know the green screen. I probably should have dialed this in before I did this, but you know, I'm usually jumping straight from like work into this. Is it ones that you bring up, or is it's yeah, it's hanging. God, that doesn't look any better. That actually looks worse. Jesus. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hey, what? Nope. Yep, there it is. All right, so I got my. I was thinking about it, and how cool would it be to play some Origins with that Cold War mod on? Yeah, I need to dial that in before I start next time. What's up, Sammy? Is it Sammy or Samuel, man? Possibilities are endless. Origins. Yep. Oh yeah, I was thinking about this today. I was like, wait a second.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War.
No, I did it the wrong way.
Two German scientists,
Dude, I don't even know if I legit remember all the steps for the Easter egg.
buried for centuries. They believed their discovery
Okay.
would assure Germany's ultimate victory. What they could never have imagined.
Guys, we added like 11 more followers on YouTube overnight, man. Like things are going good on YouTube. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. Is it not working? Oh, it didn't work. We need to try this again. The Reiki would destroy the Panzer. I'm psyched about that. I guess it didn't work. Yeah, I went in there to see it and it said it was already turned on, but I mean, I'm fine turning it on. Ah, there we go. I didn't. You're right. Alexander, man, I saw you followed or subscribed yesterday. I appreciate that. How you doing? BO3 mods be confusing sometimes. You turn them off, they turn on. Get new people? Yeah, man. YouTube is going way better than Twitch was. Like, people are actually finding me through YouTube. So I'm all good with that, man.
Mysterious forces, buried for centuries.
That's cool, man. Matthew's a good dude. What is this in here? So we got Diamati's.
Is going on. I saw a huge steel beast, tall as the spires of Moscow Cathedral. Just what have the Germans been
You
doing?
going to do something special when we hit 10K followers on TikTok? I was thinking about it, man. That's kind of cool too. Everybody's like, "Oh, that'd be cool if you hit it later in the year." Now it looks like I'm gonna hit it like in the next month or so, which is crazy. If y'all knew how many followers I had in February. Yeah, I had like 1,500 followers in January. You should announce your live, dude. But people aren't finding the announcements, so yeah, I can do that. Are you guys getting the announcements? There we go. I got my YouTube notification, so that's let me know you're live about other people. Yeah. But it's still definitely working the way I wanted it to.
Every step is beset by attacks from legions of unnatural creatures. Stumbling,
Okay, cool.
filthy corpses. This part may prove useful to us. Blood money.
Diamatti on here seems like it'd probably do some pretty good damage.
I have nothing to offer.
Yeah, dude. All right, we're gonna pack the Diamattis in. What's up, David?
Oh, a gun from beneath the earth?
Wait a second. That is definitely a not a Cold War gun.
Repel the monster.
Oh my god.
The giant's armor is impenetrable.
Look at that, Samuel, dude. That's awesome, man. Coming through big with the donos again.
Must find a way to survive this nightmare.
You don't think this map has full support yet? It looks like it. Samuel, dude, you're crushing it, man.
The wretched hordes.
I really appreciate that. Do. Did you guys see how many views and how many likes I have on the podcast, man? I think it makes me know. It helps me realize that not everybody followed the instructions from the giveaway. It's like the post and comment, so I know who you are, so I know who to give points to. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping. I mean, I'm not like that far off from being able to set up subscriptions on
Where is the ammunition? I need some now.
on YouTube. Like, I mean, relatively speaking. So I want to be able to do something special for people who want to. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man?
You should have stayed in your grave.
This is great.
This is but one part of staff. I will salvage this for future use.
Is the box over here? Because I feel like I got big plans for that. Whoa. This dude, he's not playing around with me. Oh, there we go. I gotta turn it on first. What happened with Twitch? Man, I got my first payout, and they basically took almost, I mean, I wouldn't say 100% of it, but they took like close to 60, 70% of it. And it's just like, I don't have enough loyalty to them. I'm not really close to making partner. I don't really feel like I owe them anything at this point. I had some people that had subscriptions and like longer term subscriptions, so I feel like I owe it to them to make it up to them somehow. But yeah, man, Twitch got me pretty good. And you think about it, and most people don't really have that high of a possibility of getting a partner. So they've got you as long as you decide you're gonna stream for it. Which just doesn't really sit that well with me, man. Oh, that's good, dude. I mean, it's not, oh man, I'm definitely not taking my 1911. It's definitely not about the money, man. It's just like, but what are we doing? I don't think YouTube competes with like, or Twitch competes with YouTube in terms of having like all of the different services that they offer. I mean, it's really just a streaming platform, whereas YouTube is so much more. It has YouTube Shorts, it has streaming, it has, I don't know, all these other things, and they're all interconnected. And so for Twitch, I just kind of had a moment where I was like, man, if I'm trying to grow something, why don't I try to grow YouTube versus trying to grow Twitch? Like try to grow it all at once instead of just growing them separately. That didn't make much sense to me. Money hungry? Yeah, man, for sure. Well, the only thing that they don't really take a piece of is when people donate, which is why people try to push for donations. Well, what round is this?
I have something in common with the undead masses.
All right, give me something good this time, Box. Well, you just think about it, and they're showing ads to your viewers. I'll take the QBZ. And then they're, I don't know, like, I didn't even control when ads were shown. I controlled when I played them personally, but I wasn't in charge of, like, when ads were shown. And that didn't really sit well with me either, because I didn't run ads, but Twitch sure did run ads. So there's a lot about it I didn't really like that much. It did. What's up? I like this QBZ, man. I need a better gun. Yeah, I tried to give me my DMID back. I don't want that, though. I'll take the Krig 6.
To withstand such firepower.
This is great, man. This is such a good recommendation, Zach. I think somebody else was saying something about this. I'm gonna get enough money to get double tap, and then I'm gonna bounce. I know, man. This is awesome. This is awesome. Some of these guns are great. Ooh, the QBZ's better, for sure. I need to have a better gun by the time Panzer comes around. That would be great if they could do the weapon kits, man. I'm here for that.
The gift of ammunition has been bestowed upon us.
I don't know which one I'm gonna grab. I guess whichever one is the easiest to grab, which usually ends up being fire, I guess.
Specs are predictable.
This is great. This is so much fun. And you want to talk about taking the replayability and just like
To help me.
taking it to the next level? Elemental Pop.
Way to open the gateway. My father was so close. He said, you have to
1250. I'm not too far off. That's one of the doors that I just can never remember how much it costs. They're planning on adding kill streaks, exfil system, gun game, Cold War HUD, upgradable perks. Man, dude, they are absolutely crushing this right now. I mean, this is honestly more impressive to me than those custom maps we played yesterday. No. I mean, I liked that map. I didn't like it. I don't know. I didn't like it as much as playing an old map with like all of this stuff.
Why does this box glow with light?
I gotta grab me jug. I mean, they really are, man. They really are. This is so impressive. This is so impressive. I don't know, man. I mean, I wonder if they're like, if they're with a studio or if they, I mean, they probably, did they have to get some sort of explicit approval? Or is this just one of these things kind of, it's just kind of an open API, and if you want to create something, you can. Either way, it's insanely impressive. Gotta head out. Hope the stream goes good. Samuel, brother, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the dono too, dude. Is that the Panzer? Because I sure don't have a good enough gun. I like the new perks that they came up with too. Samuel, yeah, Samuel's crushing it recently, man. I mean, not just recently, he's just been crushing it.
This is useless without gramophone to play it on.
I heard something about another song.
What is in the place of the MP40 right here? The Milano? That's pretty cool.
Nothing can suppress the beating heart of a true Russian.
Well, and then they were running so fast when I was down near the generator, and it's like they're slowing down now. Only if Cold War Zombies actually had balanced weapons like this, you weren't... Yeah, for sure. Because the only time I used multiple other guns was when I was just leveling them up. Wasn't it time for the Panzer? Did I miss something? Oh, there he is. What spawns over here? It's the Milano again? Alright. This is one of the coolest things I've played in a really long time. People are so creative these days. I'm on fire. You gotta try Shino Numa? I can do that. Man, I figured I would date, like, this is awesome. And I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna blow this or run this into the ground.
Unknown forces seek to help us.
But this is awesome.
Try to find other staff parts.
I'm trying to remember. The staffs of the ancients were lost. My father...
Expecting you to ask where he is and then get slapped by him and he's right behind you? Yeah, dude. No, I got lucky that time. I had a pretty decent idea where he was at.
Can open the gateway to Agartha. It's one of the songs. It has to be. That's ammo.
We cannot allow them to take area.
Dude, there's something about these old zombies, dude. I just know how careful I have to be or I'm gonna die. There's something about it, you know? Just keep downloading custom maps so you can have so much more of a fresh... Yeah, that's absolutely what I'm gonna do. And I've been having such a good time playing... Sorry for not being able to stay... Brother, no, you're good, man. I know everybody's got real lives. But dude, you're a big part of the community, man. So I appreciate you dropping by.
An armored vehicle may prove useful.
All right, we'll have them all turned on after this one. That's why I kept my last. I'm actually starting to play like I used to, and like keeping 1 or 2 zombies. It's just like those subtle mistakes that you can't make, like killing all of your zombies and starting. I accidentally just did it. Talking about how smart I am, and then I accidentally did it. You better believe I'm getting PhD Flopper. The new weapon, the Toxic M16. I actually saw it. What, dude? I just finished it, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go ahead and take 5 from you." Kyle, what is it about it? Is it just like a design or a weapon blueprint? Origin soundtrack slap for sure. Me and my friends are doing crossbow free for all on BO2. Stratosphere, what's up, man? Not too much. Playing some playing the Cold War mod on Black Ops 3. Kobe.
Their assault has been repelled. The area is ours.
Oh no. That's dumb. This feels so cursed but normal at the same time. Really?
I was ready and willing to give my life for the greater.
The Shiva, man. You sure you don't want to grab the Shiva? Why do I keep on... I don't have my keybind set up, obviously. I keep on throwing grenades. But the Krig 6 kind of fries on here. I actually think the QBZ is a little bit better. And I'm trying not to like die when I'm looking at chat. It's an OP zombies gun? Interesting. It's odd to see Cold War guns. I actually feel like it's oddly natural to have them on here. Dude, that's so dumb. But that's how this game used to be. I'm doing this again. The Shiva is the best weapon ever. It was like I had finally gotten all the generators set up, and then it's like I lose generator 5. What you said before that, it comes with the toxic elemental damage and zombie modes? Dude, that's crazy. I mean, that seems pretty cool. Reloading whilst dying? Yeah, dude. Hold on. Instead of subjecting you guys to watching me set my keybinds, why don't we use the old controller? Toby to the moon, what's up? Hunter, what's up, man? How's everybody doing? All right, we're doing this. I got to do this again. Wait, are we doing Origins again or are we doing something else? Finishes reloading? Yeah, dude. Game's like, yeah, I don't know if we're going to give you that opportunity. Are we doing Shino Numa first? Yeah, let's do Shino Numa. I'm good, man. What you been up to? Reloading whilst dying? Yeah, man. I like how that looks nothing like... That only person it looks like is actually Nikolai 1.0. It doesn't look... None of the rest of them actually look like they're supposed to look. Alright, this is better. Because at least I know what's going to happen when I hit a certain button. So what am I going to get? The DMR? I'm going to pass on the DMR. because the DMR is not that good on here. Waiting for the new Black Ops Cold War. That's why I'm playing this, man. I feel so let down recently. I got old school Dempsey. Who is editing for Zynda? What do you mean? You're hating editing this video right now? Why, man? You didn't have to do it. You definitely don't have to do it. If you don't want to. I'm gonna say this, the subtitle's taking so long. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome, dude, but only put the amount of effort into it that you want to put into it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's not like we had an agreement on what I expect from it or something. Okay, that's cool, man. I'm sure it's gonna be good. I'll put it like that. So it's Toby to the Moon. I'm assuming your name is Toby. Your 1 cent paycheck? I'm sure we can come to... Dude, tell you what, if you crush it, I'm sure we can come to some sort of understanding. I feel like the aim with the DMOD is not that good. BO3 game in. Believe it. What's up, Rowan? How you doing, man? Rowan, you're Mateo's brother, right? Good to have you on the stream, man. Well, since we came over to YouTube, this is the most people we've had on here, man. All right, let's open up some more doors. This map doesn't seem like they made very many changes to it. But at Kino yesterday, it seemed like they actually updated the map itself and a little bit of the interface. Because you can see down in the corner... No... Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, that's right.
Shacked is very active. Yeah, brother. Okay. Well, do you want me to call you Venom or you want me to call you Vinny? I know who you are, brother. I'll take an RPD. Chris, you got it, dude. Calling someone Venom just sounds like a sick nickname. I mean, now I kind of feel like I have to call you Venom. I don't know. Like, is it really a question? I mean, I could always call you Chris, but I kind of feel like I have to call you Venom. Right? I mean, doesn't everybody feel like Chris needs to be called Venom? Good jump. All right, Hunter, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm seeing how long I can learn and memorize everybody's name. And I'm sure, like, if we get to a certain point, I won't be able to do it forever. But I don't know. There's something about just knowing people's names and stuff. Done and done. Chris is known as Venom. The aim on these Diamatis is just buns.
I'll kill him.
The M82. They fixed the ADS on this thing. The guys, the developers who made this game, need to talk to the Cold War guys because they actually fixed the ADS on it. You always go to doctor's quarters? I don't know. I never really played this one for training. I mean, sometimes I would play. I just like the map layout and the mud and stuff. If I was going to train and just hang out and kind of just whatever, go high rounds or do something like that, it was usually on Kino. I like the map. I just didn't really play it that much. They absolutely fixed snipers. You're so confused right now. This is the Cold War mod for Black Ops 3. So that includes all of the Zombie Chronicles. Dude, I would use this sniper. If they had this sniper in, oh god. Maybe not. That's hilarious. I guess you don't quick snipe the dogs.
I'm gonna go kick some freak meat ass. You can come if you want. Gun juice refill. Just what I needed.
When's it gonna be your turn to edit? Yeah, I was although it's, I don't know, man. It's still way better. Like this is like Hellington SVU Ballista quick scope speed. Dude, I know, man. Things are going awesome on YouTube. I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about how YouTube is going. Because I've actually had some traction on some of my YouTube shorts. I've actually am getting some really good traction on my podcast video, man.
Let's dance, meatbags.
Oh no, you got to be real accurate with this thing. It doesn't just give you like a quick scope above the waist. You got to earn it. No, maybe not. But what's our arrangement if you start editing it? Look at this. It's our favorite gun, Zach. Things are looking up, boys. Mikey should upload shorts on YouTube channel called Zombie Mob Shorts. I can do that. I think once I do get to the point, because I saw that other people are doing it, and I understand why they're doing it. They're doing it so they don't take down the overall watch time of their regular YouTube videos. But I can't even monetize yet, so I'm using that as a growth tool. But once we kind of establish an audience and stuff, I think it is a smart idea to break it off. Dude, he wants anything? Just editing for fun? Yeah, but you, Vinny, Chris, Venom. I already I have a whole bunch of shorts. Full power. I fall asleep, but I'm here just tired. Yes, you're good, man. Did some guy make it to like, he made it to some sort of crazy level on here? Was it like, it wasn't 10,000. It was it wasn't 1,000 either. It was something crazy. I can respect that hustle, but just like regular high rounds, I don't know. I just don't know about it anymore. But if you're gonna do something crazy like 1,000 or like 10,000, I'm here for that for sure.
Double points. Points. Who's keeping score?
You know, I'm giving everybody a chance to go back and actually follow the instructions. Let's say we do it at the end of the week. Dude, this gun is something else. Because a whole bunch of people, the shorts I feel are best because not everyone sits through an entire 10-minute video. Yeah, and it's funny that our attention spans are even more affected than they were. Like, it's almost like watching a full YouTube is too much to ask now, which is just crazy. But people, I think there's something to respect in people wanting to obtain their news or information in the shortest form possible. Because it's straight to the point. You can actually ADS the death machine. 100%, man. That's your hook right there. First 10 seconds. It's not letting me grab Widow's Wine. It's not like I really want Widow's Wine. I think I'd rather have Jug to start. Yeah, man. For sure. Most people really like my intro. And when people like my intro, they kind of I've noticed that they stick around for the rest of the video, which has been pretty cool. Make sure to make the first 10 seconds of your video good. Appreciate it, man. Is it going to be me hitting a backflip, gainer, 720, no scope snipe? Because I do that all the time. 2016 Pack-a-Punch guides hit different? Yeah. Well, yeah, I think people... I don't know. I think people were making content because making content was fun back in the day, and now people are making content because they want to make money. And so I think that's why people's attention span has changed. Because they don't want to feel like they're tricked into watching a video. Because the amount of like clickbaity nonsense out there is pretty wild.
Oh, those don't sound like freak bags.
How did I guess? I mean, because I hit 360, 720 no scopes all the time, so. Oh, these dogs don't play around. I kind of feel like I'm, anytime one of them hits me, I'm pretty close to getting down.
Sorry, Smellhound. You gotta be down.
Yeah, dude, 2 taps from the Hellhound and you're over with.
More gun juice. Kick ass.
You could one-hit a dog? Yeah. I definitely felt like I was running away from him more than I normally run away from Hellhounds. Alright, this better be Jug. There we go. All you have to do is ask for what you want, man. If you want something, you just ask the zombies gods for it. I think the Ultimus characters were my favorite. Anybody else? Plus, I don't know how I feel about Premise Dempsey's mustache. You can ask the zombie gods on Nuketown. They're non-existent over there. Shino Numa dogs do not play around. The Shino Numa dogs do not have time for your games. Oh my goodness. Just want me some jug. That's all I want. It's not letting me get perks. This is glitching out on me. Have you played the new Modern Warfare 2 remaster campaign? If you did, I look like Shepard. Yeah, I'll take that, man. I think that's a compliment. All right, guys. So I grabbed Quick Revive, but it's not letting me grab Jug. Do I have to do something special? It will not let me grab this. Yeah, it's not letting me grab perks right now. It's all right. So I'm basically doing a no jug challenge. I'm doing the get down in the middle of the gunk challenge. I punched it. I knifed it like 3 times. It's all right, dude. This is still pretty awesome. It just would have been really awesome to grab Jug just now when I wanted it. This is over. Yeah, it's bugged for sure. It would have been fantastic to be able to take 4 hits. Hop on your right foot, don't forget it. Now bring it around town. So I have to melee the left side of the jug machine. Then I have to come back. I have to prone. I have to come back up. I have to spin around in the circle 4 times. And then it'll give me Juggernog. Is that what it is? High round on town with Cold War guns? Bet. I forget what I had on town. It was like 90 something. But town, I used to spend so much time on town. Town with Cold War guns is a different vibe. All right, bet. We're doing it. We got 11 hundo followers on YouTube, man. That's pretty awesome. Town used to be my favorite. Then I discovered Nuketown. I wish they would make a Nuketown remastered. If these guys that are so amazing with making custom maps would make a Nuketown remastered, I am here for that. The only thing about my have we talked about how I love spicy food? I love these chips. These chips are painful to eat, but I love these chips. Everybody's like trying to convince me not to do the 1 chip challenge. I'm like, I would probably would make you nervous if you knew how all of the spicy food challenges that I've already done. My wife and I were talking about like the eating challenges. I did one where I ate 50 wings as fast as possible. I did one where I ate like the hottest, it's like ghost pepper sauce on chicken wings. I've already done the what was it, the hot chip challenge or the 1 chip, yeah, the 1 chip challenge. There's something about spicy food, man. It's like a good kind of pain. Does that make me weird? It doesn't? That sucks, man. Are we gonna go with the boxes up here since the box always starts up here? The box is here. Name a more iconic song than this one right here. This transit song. Zach, weren't you saying that you had a 2070 Super? I honestly have been very happy with my 2070 Super. I'm still getting, I mean, max frames on Warzone and things like that. Not when I'm like streaming. Whoa. Wasn't real sure what this guy wanted to do for a second there. I have to stop looking at chat when I'm playing against zombies. I think they might have. I always wait way too long to get a gun. Noah and I share the fact that we'll sometimes go a little bit longer than we should before we grab a gun. I'll take an MP5. And I mean, eventually I'm going to get like a 3080 or 3090, but I don't have to right now. I mean, my monitor will own max resolution for that, or max frames is 144. So like I'm hitting that. And you have to do like a massive upgrade to like render at 200 something frames. What's up, man? How you doing? If you want to jump on stream, we're on YouTube right now. My YouTube link's in my bio. I'm trying to save my money, man. I'm trying to save my money for doors. And I don't like buying crappy guns that I'm going to have to replace in a round. Something about it. I'm trying to remember what my highest round on town was. And if you want to talk about like the easiest setup and then the easiest strat, I think it's probably town on Black Ops 2. It was like high 90s. I wanted to break 100 on town. And I wish I had the video, but it was like back on the old school Xbox 360. And so your options to video were pretty limited. Mike, no way. So Activision is having a phone call right now about the future of COD, and they just confirmed they're going to update Cold War for 3 years like BO3. What? Yeah. I kind of figured, here's the thing. I think that they were putting more money and more development time into developing COD, and they just weren't quite getting the return on investment for it, especially zombies as well. And so I don't know if they're going to put as much time and effort into zombies anymore, which is, I don't know, man. How are you doing? I can't pronounce your name, so you're going to have to tell me what to call you, but I appreciate you being on stream. You know, those 3 years they're going to work on Cold War and we'll get one more zombies map and 60 more outbreak map. Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, they don't seem to, it's called having a focus group, and it's called listening to your customers. And I would bet you that 70 to 80% of Cold War zombies players would want a round-based map. The best part about this spot is that they will not jump up here and they have to come up the stairway. So this is the round 100 strat, boys. If I asked my wife about this, she would remember watching me do this. Dude, I mean, it may be a better strat for other people. Well, I haven't even really started it, but I figure 8. So I go up there. Once I get chased off there, I go up to there where the, where Jug is. And then I just trade back and forth. Like, since everyone is not liking Outbreak, they're going to listen and start making more round-based maps, trust me. All right, tell me the strat, Zach. I can't say I'm going to do it, and I can't say I trust it more than my strat, but tell it to me. There's things about this game that are a little bit glitched. Kobe. Go to the jug room to the right, follow the stairs, and you'll go to a room. This one right here. This is a similar strat. This one right here. Don't open the door on the bottom floor. All right. Where's my last zombie at? They only come from that ledge. It won't let me buy ammo for my MP5. Oh wait, they have ammo crates, right? No? Ammo crates? Don't open up speed colon, just figure it around the lava pit. Yeah, man, well, that's another one. A friend of mine and I used to argue about what the best strat was, but most of them work. I'll show you once I get well, no, I have it open up now. So just ADS on the ledge with the Ray K. Oh, Ray K. No, I didn't even realize that I get the Ray K on here. Give me ammo. Where's those ammo crates at? What perk is this? I don't even have enough for the stupid DMR. I might have miscalculated this. Dang it, town. Yeah, completely out of ammo. See how this works. It's not as good as this one. Yeah, no, this one is actually pretty impressive in terms of development. Of course I don't have enough for the Galva Knuckles. What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna melee? I need 5 melees to get out at this point. What did I buy instead of ammo? I've tried to buy ammo a couple times for the MP5, right? But it won't let me do it because it's glitched. You always melee until round 5? Yeah, that's what I'm going to end up having to do. I don't know, max ammo or something would be awesome. Or enough money. Yeah, for sure. Enough money to hit the box again. This dude's gonna back me into the corner all by himself. Good times. I think I need, what, 2 more melees? The lunge on this one is, oh god. And then the one I was meleeing. I'm out of ammo on both, man. I'm trying to like pull them out one at a time so I can melee them, but they don't seem to want to work with that strat. There we go. Now we got enough for another gun. When were you? Oh, when I was down with it? Yeah, for sure. No, man, I don't. I think they're deprioritizing certain things. So I think they're just, oh God, wow. I'm not going to get a gun and I'm going to get monkeys. I'll take monkeys though. But I only got 160 points for that. This might be worth restarting. No, man. Vinny / Chris / Venom. I don't. I would honestly rather them start development on new Black Ops 3 maps or something like that, or add zombies to. I just don't. They're doing something from a corporate perspective. They're changing things up. I mean, and it's perfectly within. They're perfectly within their rights to do that. But I think something isn't going the way they want it to, which is why they're making these changes. I have a favorite zombies map. My favorite zombies map is Kino, man. Oh, I almost have enough for it. I just need one more melee. Hunter, welcome back. All right, let's see if I can actually get a gun this time. How's it going? All right, let's see if we can actually make this happen this time. All right, we got the Farah. Yeah, I think you're just ignoring your base. I think you're ignoring the people that got you to where you're... I understand iterating what you're doing. I understand changing things up and having kind of a different approach to it and kind of constantly keeping things fresh. But if you don't give me a round-based map, then I don't think you've paid attention to the last 10 years. Zombies should be round-based. Zombie maps, I don't like how it changed. Yeah, I don't either, man. I mean, listen, let's just like talk about what got us to this point, and it's round-based maps. There's some ammo. Gonna make that Michael drip pick my wallpaper. Did everybody see the sweatshirts? The sweatshirts are absolute fire. They came out so good. And they're like, I like a thicker sweatshirt. So honestly, I couldn't be any happier with how they turned out. Before I jump off stream, I can show you guys what they look like. But they're awesome. Grab you some food. Yeah, Mike, right. The Outbreak don't feel like zombies map. Well, dude, but here, I mean, we were hitting on this on the podcast, but it gives them the opportunity to reuse old content. So if they have a multiplayer map, and they don't have to make a dedicated zombies map, so they just reuse that. And if they're trying to save money or they're trying to spend less development time on something like that, what was he doing? He just like dropped dead. I think the Cold War team doesn't care anymore, even though BO4 is disliked by most people. It looked like they did care. Yeah, man, for sure. And then we were, and when I say, guys, I don't know, I just call everybody man. So, I think the last one we truly got 100% effort on was Black Ops 4. It's just disheartening. I feel like they're making changes and we're just now realizing And people say that you're being dramatic when you point that out, but I don't think it's being dramatic. I think we're just reading the writing on the wall. If they're not updating things in the same way that they used to, they act like they were doing us a favor by saying that content was going to start being free. But when they do stuff like that, then they're prioritizing something else. And so why are they prioritizing something else? What's the game plan? Why are they approaching it in a different way? And you have to think about it from a business perspective. If they didn't, they were devoting all this time and effort into having a dedicated zombies team and it wasn't making them any money, think about it from a business perspective. Watch their whole podcast, and I can definitely see your points on BO4 versus BO2. One thing I felt like wasn't really talked about was the impact BO 100%, because there was so much focus on BO2, and so that it kind of kept it going. And I think a lot of us played Voyage and just crapped out on it real quick. I mean, myself included. We've talked about this. As soon as I played Voyage, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. BO4 did die too early, and it died an undeserved death. I think it did die to death that it like if people had actually played it, I mean, I can name 4 or 5 really good maps. And it's all relative depending on what your tastes are and what you're expecting out of a zombies map. But I think if everybody played it all the way through, they would probably agree. What's the highest round I've gotten to? I've gotten to round 103, man. 103 on Keener der Toten. I got to I think it was 96 or 97 on Town. And then I got to low... Was it low 90s? It was low 90s on Origins. I used to have all this written down since I was so happy with it. Zombies community in BO2 was live. Everybody played zombies, even friends. And I think what we're starting to see is a community and user base grow up a little bit. And maybe we're just not playing it the same way we used to. So honestly, they might not be making money on it. Well, here's the thing. Charge for the DLC. I'll pay money for the DLC. I don't care about paying money for the DLC. If you'll give me good content, even if you don't give me great content, I'll still pay for it. Because that means you're going to put the time and effort into it to where you know you can charge money for it. But this free nonsense where they act like they're doing us a favor, yeah, I think that's led to us getting subpar content. So, I don't know, man. I mean, it's a bummer. And making business decisions myself and having to advise our CEO and be like, hey, we're not really making as much money on this. So should we deprioritize that and focus more on this? And people change their business model all the time. So we have to think about what the reason is. Me neither. I bought BO3 on PS4 to play Chronicles, no joke. BO3 is my favorite games. 100%. If you give me the option to pay for DLC, then I'm buying it. And they could probably charge me more for DLC than they used to. And I would pay it because I want good maps. And I want round-based content. Oh, God. I'll take the Stoner 64. Yeah, man. That's where I'm at, too. Well, one of the reasons that we did that segment on the podcast is just because I'm really bummed out with the state of affairs. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, I believe the developer's name is Gavin. But if you watch that segment with him, he's almost very sheepishly saying, hey, yeah, we don't have a map for you. And he's very non-committal about when the map's coming. But a stream only have one bro. Y'all watching the stream might as well hit a... What are we talking about? Full power. Did I get Ray K? I haven't yet. I've been carefully grabbing perks and making purchases. I got the stoner. The stream only had 1 like. Oh, it says I have 9. The Groza. The Groza is just as bad as you would expect it would be. Why do they keep on giving me the same guns over and over again? Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. And then people are saying, "Hey, it's good for the community." I agree. It's good to have new players finish the Easter egg. And then we talked about this before, and it was a 2% completion rate. So that's not good. But there was something about no guarantee to being able to finish the Easter egg and having to dedicate a lot of time to it. And then Dalek JD just posted the other day how somebody finally figured out one of the Easter eggs that was on Ancient Evil. So we're talking about like 3 years in the making. Somebody finally figured out the last Easter egg. And the only reason they found it is because somebody looked at the code. Like, that's crazy. Didn't this map actually have the town characters? Why does it have a... No, it didn't have... It had the... when you played Nuketown and when you played this one by itself, it was either the CIA agents or it had the... And I say that because that's ridiculous, because CIA doesn't have agents. Or the hazmat suits. Part of the two, and dude, there was a sense of pride for me to be part of the 2%. And there's like a handful. I can count probably on one hand the amount of Easter eggs that I didn't finish. Well, other than Black Ops 4. But like Black Ops 1 through Black Ops 3, I can only count a handful that I didn't finish. Most of the time it was because I couldn't finish it solo. The AUG. I could sit here and listen to this song all day.
Bye-bye.
Hunter, right? I mean, like, it is a sense of accomplishment to finish, like, some of those really tough... I had to do it in a squad, but once I finished Gord Crovey, I'm like... I felt very accomplished. I was pretty happy with myself. And when I finished D Machine in like my first attempt, and I finished Firebase Z in my first attempt, I didn't feel the same thing. I understand making the Easter egg easier, but it's not even Easter egg anymore. Side quest, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. It's been 2+ years, and I don't know what a talisman. I think in terms of content, I mean, maybe not in terms of storytelling, but I think the overall map experience, if we're going off of the criteria for, and these are my criteria. So if you guys have different criteria, then that's fine. But if we're going off my criteria for what makes a map good, I think the overall saturation of Black Ops 4 maps versus Black Ops 2 is higher for Black Ops 4. And that was blasphemy a few years ago, but when you think about it, I don't know. I mean, I think I have a pretty defensible position. RPG is good. I don't know, man. Where's my PhD on this map? I wanted the Ray K. Gord Crovey, man. It's such a love-hate relationship with Gord Crovey. And the amount of sadness that I had when I realized that I wasn't going to be able to do it solo and like I had to squad up. But still, I got it done. Okay. I will keep that in mind for next time. Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me the Ray K. 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 I mean, I can see that. I just don't. I find it hard to defend maps like Town and I don't know, some of those Green Run maps. And those are maps. And people try to say that, I mean, when we had our worst map tournament, people were like, those don't count as maps. I'm like, okay, well, does Nuketown count as a map? Nuketown is tiny. Nuketown is contained. Nuketown has a limited amount of doors. It's a very limited experience. But if Nuketown's a map, then Diner's a map. And if Nuketown's a map, then Bus Depot's a map. And so if you're talking about 9 total maps, then I think there is far less good content with Black Ops 2 as opposed to something like Black Ops 4. What's up, Kyle? Smith Plays making the Zombies retrospective series made a spark in the community. Yeah. Didn't he stop making content completely? Dude, this game is obsessed with giving me the death machine. But after you've been doing this for a while, and it kind of, and your life is attached to, and I guess your livelihood and how the money you're making is attached to how well your videos do, man. I can see that being a grind and like wearing you down. Absolutely. Like on a much smaller scale, like I put out TikTok videos and they don't do as good as other ones, and I'm like, crap. So obviously he's making lots and lots of money. It's done and sad because he didn't even do Revelations. Yeah. Guys, it's a grind. I mean, like, I have a full-time job and I'm trying to like do as good as I can with putting out stuff on YouTube and putting out stuff on TikTok. I had to fully give up on Instagram. Instagram is like, I think it's good for certain things. I think it's good for people who are already famous, but I think it's dying as an app. And I think Facebook would do better if they realized how bad it's dying. He was the first zombie YouTuber I watched. Yeah, I never really got into him. I never got into Tim Hansen because when all these guys were really starting off, we watched Noah J456, but we were in a foreign country and our internet was so bad. Like, I cannot tell you guys how bad my internet was. So we just didn't watch much YouTube. We tried to use the internet. We tried to play. I mean, I played as much zombies as I could. But it was hard getting into lobbies because I was in the East Asia lobbies. That will never get old. I am the new Smith Plays. You have told me that a couple times, and I am flattered. But after watching him, I think he was pretty articulate. I think he understood why he thought what he thought. And that's what I'm trying to bring to the community, is not just being like calling things trash and shit talking other people and things like that. I'm trying to have an intelligent approach to zombies. It's something I've loved since I played Kino der Toten for the first time in 2011. And I don't know, man. I still think there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I think people have it's just easy to default to whatever's making you the most money as the fastest possible. And I'm not calling anybody out. I just think there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I couldn't translate my username, so I put it as Megamind and changed my name. Big Head. So was that you earlier? All right, let's pack a punch this bad boy. Well, welcome. Yeah, and like, I don't like to call people out. I actually do think he was intending on quitting, but if you're gonna quit, like, and you're gonna make it a big deal, and you're gonna try to get to 5 million, then like, I don't know, maybe you should quit for like a couple days, or maybe more than a couple days. I know, man. Yeah, Kyle, I'm the same way, bro. Like, don't tell me you're quitting if you don't quit. And like, I honestly was worried that he's like sick or something. And my one of my buddies that we used to play zombies with, I was talking to him about it. I was like, dude, do you think he's like sick and he needs to be like hospitalized or something? Or like he needs long-term medical care? And we were like actually worried about it. But then it's like, oh no, psych, I'm good, I'm back. It's like, oh no. Please tell me you didn't do that for views. I know, man. Oh, way. I should stop trying to read chat. Or I should pause when I'm trying to read chat. We'll put it like that. Was it a late April Fool's prank? Yeah, I just don't know how much I appreciate that. And if I mean, like, I legitimately, this is somebody I've watched for a really long time, and I was actually pretty nervous about like what was going on with him. So it's just not the best look to be like, hey, I'm quitting. Oh, psych, I'm not quitting. There was like 3 different things that I thought. I thought he had signed an exclusive with Twitch and he was contractually obligated to leave YouTube for a certain period of time, which would have been good for him, and I was excited. But then I also thought there was a possibility that he was sick, which made me nervous for him. And then I honestly, the last thing, I never thought that he was doing it for views. I thought he was dipping. I thought he was going to get a bag with Twitch or Facebook Gaming, or I thought something was wrong. And then for him to come back a few days later, it's like, were you... Yeah, man. Like, were you just, like, did you just... Well, and then it was also tied to him hitting 5 million. I don't know, man. He's one of my favorites. I think he always has the purest of intentions. I don't want to say it was for the views. I think there's some other people in the zombies community that would absolutely do it for views. I don't know. Regardless, it's not a good look. The Tempest is the worst bot there ever. It's kind of like the Avogadro, except not as cool. They just dropped a teaser video for Battlefield 6, and graphics look super cool and can't wait for the full... Dude, oh man, we're watching it. We're watching it. Treyarch literally ordered the Avogadro off of Wish and called it the Tempest. Y'all are funny. Oh no. We're watching it. Here, tell you what. I'm gonna go for 2 hours today, but towards the end of it, we're watching it all together. I am so pumped for that because I feel like that if Call of Duty is getting lazy, well, you want to talk about like fixing that problem? It's a mini trailer as a cutscene. Aw, dude, that's awesome. I can't wait to watch it. Guys, I was actually kind of nervous about moving over to YouTube, but I actually feel like things are better since we moved over to YouTube. This thing has 1,000 rounds. Huh. I messed up my entire Streamlabs trying to switch to YouTube today. It's so complicated for no reason. I can tell you, I can help you out with that. I'll talk to you on Discord about it. Send you a video on TikTok, bro. All right, dude. All right. There is no trailer? Okay. Yeah, drop the link, dude. We'll watch it on here. Or whatever it is, we'll watch it. Trust me, dude. I am jacked to the hilt for that. I really can't wait. Because regardless of whether or not it's amazing or it's the best Battlefield ever, it's still going to be something different to play. Because we've been stuck with Warzone for like more than a year. Oh, it's a mini teaser? All right. I don't know if we're going to jump off stream for that. But yeah, dude, whenever, guys, I'm all over it. When the actual teaser itself drops, we're watching that. We're all over it. White on rice. I need that Battlefield 6 Battle Royale. They've got to do it. They've got to do it. And I felt like, because what was it, the last one? Battlefield 5. I think that could have been an amazing Battle Royale. Wasn't there a Battle Royale, or was it only multiplayer? That's how long it's been since it came out. Where did he come from? There was a Battle Royale. Okay, then I'm thinking of Battlefield 4. We don't speak on Battlefield 5? Yeah. Oh God, and now I can't even remember. Battlefield 5 was World War II, right? Or was it? Oh gosh, now I'm getting all the sequence of events in my mixed up. What was the last time we played? You don't speak of... I have to know. I have to know. I don't remember. Okay. Battlefield 5. It came out, and it has been a long time. 2018. Yeah, World War II. Okay, like I had no idea for a second there. I'm like, wait, I don't remember how this was. Yeah, I really, really like Battlefield 4. Not really as much of a fan of Battlefield 5. And honestly, but at this point, I'll take whatever they give us because it'll be something different. The Bullfrog. This is a great map. I mean, this really is. The Black Ops 3 version of this is great. The fact that they open up the year Battlefield Smoke COD, 100%. 100%. Well, and if they had made something that was good, they could have won 2018 too, because people were really torn on because that was when Black Ops 4 came out. And I honestly feel like they could have won 2018. Oh yeah, BO3 Town is way better than BO2 Town. 2016 Battlefield 1 versus Infinite Warfare. Yep. They definitely won 2016 for sure. Dude, that was when Call of Duty just went way too far on the technology side. It's like, all right, guys, we get it. We get it. You want us to play a game with technology in it. Well, now I have to have the ray gun since I have PhD flopper. Mike is very cool. I think it's fairly obviously the BO3 bus depot is better than. Oh yeah, 100%. All right, drop it. They just wanted to do Infinity Ward's BO3. We're getting a bullfrog pack-a-punched. High anxiety. That actually looks pretty cool. Look at this thing. It's not very good. I figured I'd be better at hip firing with it, but it's not good at all. This thing's awesome. I sound like a child begging for toys. Yeah, Warzone on console is pretty doo-doo, man. I made the switch. I was still on console until late last year. When I decided not to get the next Series Xbox, I decided to go ahead and just buy a PC. Bite the bullet. Got a little bit more serious about the stream. But no FOV slider. I mean, I can't tell you how much of an advantage an FOV slider is. You send me a follow on Insta? I appreciate it, man. Insta is where I have the absolute least interaction. I apparently have 6,500 followers, but I can't even get like 1 or 2 views on some of my stuff. What's going on, John? How's your day going, man? Bro, like, I am so torn on whether or not just I want to get rid of Insta completely. I mean, I want, because I know some people still have Instagram, so I'm leaving it up. But I can't say I'm going to be posting anymore. I'm really going to be focusing a lot on YouTube. And then TikTok is obviously where I think TikTok, you have the best chance of going viral. So obviously TikTok, we're keeping that. TikTok's my favorite by far. What's my merch store link again? Say it's copy and paste. It doesn't let me copy and paste. Let me try one more time. Here, let me find it. Of course, it gives me the clickbait one. What was it on, Vinny? What's my merch store link again? 1 second. It's not showing any of my links. Like, what in the hell? Oh, there we go. It's on my channel trailer. I'll grab it for you. Merch link in bio. I appreciate it, brother. Hunter, appreciate you dropping by. Okay. That took me a second, but there's the merch link. It's thought of something for Warzone? Tell me. Tell me. I'll be the judge of whether or not it's genius. LMGs? What about it? An LMG that you have to grow an extra arm for? That you could quadruple wield? Is that what it is? Dude, the hoodie is out of control. And like, I was so happy when I got it because it like not only looks good, but it's sick, man. I'll be ordering 21 shirts soon from your merch. Dude, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, there've been times I was using an RPD loadout with an SMG. So I can definitely see that. And I had a Holger back when they did something to the Holger and it is not as good as it used to be. But I used to have a Holger and an MP5 loadout. Man, that is definitely not what I needed right there.
Bye-bye.
The shirts turned out really good. Most of the other stuff, and like the Streamlabs merch store is so easy to use, man. But using the LMG as a secondary? Yeah, for sure. I think that's good. Try this strat to win Warzone. Oh wait, was that ammo? I can't go back in there. What in the world is that? I almost made it. Equip rose skin, camp in dark corner, kid stoner with the thermal scope. You win every time. Yeah, dude. Unfortunately, I tried to double back and get that ammo. And of course, it's not there anymore. Perfect. Dual M4 loadout with M4A1 and XM4. I can't get to the point where I like the XM4. I just don't. It's like the Cold War M13. And I've built it to where it does a little bit more damage, but I just can't get to the point where I can rationalize using it over a gun that's better. Perfect. These guys don't know what they want to do. God. Oh, God. That was kind of a weird monkey throw. I hate rose skins, only run meta weapons and play all day on their cracked out $10,000 setup. Honestly, dude, I feel like most of those people are console players. They're trying to make up for the fact that they're on consoles. No offense to my console people. You guys know I love you. I was a console player less than 6 months ago. Has crazy movement speed when you can strafe like crazy. That $50 Xbox off Wish, 100%. Oh God, I don't know if this is gonna last much longer unless I can get some more double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Root beer, root beer. Everyone loves the root beer. That mod has season 2 weapons already. Yeah, man. Like, these guys are putting a whole bunch of effort into this, and I appreciate the absolute crap out of it. That was pretty fun. I was kind of looking forward to playing another map. Yeah, dude, these guys are like pumped. I mean, I hope these guys can, like, I don't know. If they're taking donations, I will donate to them. Legit. But I mean, like, what a crazy amount of effort that these guys have put into it. All right, what are we doing? I got time for like one more map. We haven't done Revelations. Are we doing Revelations? I don't want to do Moon. Moon's too big. I don't want to do Shang because Shang is very specific. All right, Revelations. Exclusive Ace made a video about XM4 has close stats to the Bullfrog. Yeah, and I mean, if you're saying build it for agility, then honestly, I can see building it for that. But most people are building it like an AR, and it just doesn't function as an AR. It was going to be a place of safety for the kids. Well, you guys are going like ham on YouTube, man. I already got 11 likes on this stream. Looks like the Fortnite house. Yeah, for sure. Max S. Noah left YouTube for 10 days and came back so fast. What a clickbaiter. Kevin, we were just talking about that, bro. Like, it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. I like him. I've always felt he had the best of intentions. I mean, he started taking the Lexify route of doing reaction videos and stuff like that, but I always felt like he had very good intentions. But yeah, bro, you want to talk about like something being sus? It's saying you're leaving and then coming back, like, just long enough. I don't know, man. Like, if that's your source of income, I don't know. No comment. But yeah, it's sus for sure. This was, in terms of overall setup, in terms of overall experience, this is absolutely one of my favorite Easter eggs. I think it's one of the most overlooked Easter eggs.
I do not know if we can really survive.
I liked Lux 5, but he made a horrible trend in the community. You see the Marvel video they posted where they... Oh, dude, 100%. I am so excited. They're going to do the Marvels? So they're going to do... gosh, what is her name? Is it Miss Marvel? Dude, if it's gonna be Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel, then I'm like here for that, and I am totally here for the Eternals. And I mean, give me some more Black Panther, give me some more. I'm not as excited about Ant-Man, but all of the rest of it looks just absolutely sick. Yep, they're saying the next Captain Marvel movie is called The Marvels, so it's got to be Miss Marvel. And I've still got all those comics, man. Like, I'm pumped. I am so pumped. What a time to be alive. Oh, and then the new Thor movie. Like, what? And then they were saying that Russell Crowe's character is going to be Zeus. Maybe. We go pretty hard on superhero movies in here.
Oh, now that's a flavor I enjoy. I'm pleasantly surprised.
How are they going to leave Primus Richtofen? Like, how are they going to leave Primus Richtofen? What a nice guy. What a stand-up guy. I know, man. Like, what? I know. Russell Crowe plus Christian Bale. I think we're on the right track, boys. I think we're on the right track. these weapons are like balanced and they hit the way they're supposed to. I mean, first, I don't like sports. Then I don't like superheroes or movies in general. People must hate me. I don't hate you, man. We take all different shapes and sizes in this community. As long as you like zombies, you are good to go. Is the Apothicon Servant on this map? I like WandaVision. I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think they were both good. I think they were just good in a different way. I think WandaVision was really good in a very traditional comic book sense way. But I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier was like addressing real life type issues things. But then they also got into Sam taking over the shield. So I think they were fantastic. I personally liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier a little bit better. But they were both amazing. And it makes me really excited about all the rest of the shows they're going to put out on this. The next Captain America movie is going to be Sam. So if you didn't like zombies, nah, man. I mean, I don't even think I would ban you if you didn't like zombies. Like, if you're a cool guy and you just like wanted to vibe, then I don't know, man. You're welcome. You're welcome to come vibe. Speaking of the Apothicon Servant, boys.
I am very hungry. Darkness will find you. Now and forever.
Can I kill them with the... Oh, I can kill them with the Apothicon Servant. I wasn't as sold on Primus Richtofen's quotes, but these are actually pretty funny. I'm assuming earlier in the stream you beat up everybody you saw with my wife. I mean, only a couple people. It was like 2 or 3 people, but they definitely had it coming. So we haven't really gone as hard on this Tuesday. But next Tuesday, I think we're probably going to make up for it and probably beat up everybody we see. Like, especially old people. I mean, that's really just how we get down on Tuesdays. So, like, if you're an elderly person... Or you, yeah, man. Just like, all bets are off on Tuesdays. Just put it like that.
Okay, fellas. If you...
Where are you going with that? Calm to death yesterday with the mod.
It should be
Yeah, y'all are funny, man. Y'all are really funny. This is why I stream, because you guys are so funny. I can definitely say that I do not want the bullfrog after. Yeah, we were feeling nice today, man. We didn't like... Nobody just caught an unnecessary whooping. The people that caught a whooping are just the ones that deserved it. But next Tuesday, we're probably going to be back to business and just like beat up people that just kind of rub us the wrong way. Oh, the Groza, yes. This gun's so bad. Whenever I start playing zombies again, I have to remember that, like, it's hard to reach at. I love the Snyder Cut. I absolutely love the Snyder Cut. I felt my main criticism is that it's gratuitous, but it didn't have to not be gratuitous, because they gave him a blank slate and a big check and told him to make his movie. But he wouldn't have been able to do that in a regular movie. I mean, it would have had to cut down. He would have had to cut down an hour and a half worth of that. And I think you could probably do that, but you have to let him put out his cut. But then they gave him a hard time on his cut for Batman vs. Superman. I'm playing PC. I used to play on Xbox, but I don't play on Xbox anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like the aspect ratio too, but they probably, I don't know. It probably, they just didn't want to do the post-processing. That's normally you have to do. So I can understand that. And then they would have had to stretch it and it wouldn't have looked as good. So the aspect ratio is what they had to do to make sure just they didn't stretch it. So I was very happy with it. I just think it's bloated and gratuitous. And as a fan, I can say that. Just a little bit over the top. Now we're doing Nox with Cold War weapons. I've been waiting to say this line in the whole stream. Nice. Oh, the Groza. The Groza is so bad. I don't know why I bunny hop. Like, I bunny hop in zombies like I'm playing Warzone, and it's just completely force of habit. Like, trust me, guys, I'm not trying to, like, look cool or something. Invincible? My wife watched Invincible, and she really liked it, and so I'm intrigued. Everybody I've talked to says it's awesome, and my main superhero movie buddy said it's awesome, so I'm gonna have to watch it. It's just kind of making the headspace for it. But I've been looking for a show for a while because my main shows haven't been on. They canceled the filming of my favorite show, which has been a massive bummer and really screwed up my year. Please watch Invincible and the Boys. Done. I love this map so much. Like, from a map aesthetic standpoint, I felt like it was very derivative, but the map aesthetic is amazing. This map is something else. And then combine all those elements from the older maps. I can't believe I still have the Groza. Oh, there he is. I feel like this map's underrated too, because I feel like it's easy to lose maps like Revelations within the discussion of Black Ops 3. Because people have their favorites, and it's DE, and it's Gord Crovey, and it's Shadows of Evil. And I think this kind of falls down to a lower tier when you're talking about Black Ops 3 maps. But it was amazing. I think the thing that holds it back is the fact that it was so derivative of old maps. But, I mean, like, you're in space, or whatever, wherever we're at. Like, that looks awesome. Yeah, that's what they were saying. The stream's been going great, man. It's been ever since we moved over to YouTube, vibe's been good. I feel like I'm able to interact with you guys a little bit more because we have low latency turned on. So it's going great, man. They're not going to tell stories of your bravery because they're not going to remember you. But you were the nicest one. The legend is back. When's the next podcast? Next Sunday, man. I'm about to have to dip. I'm going to stream for a few more minutes. Boy, this is Zach. You showing me this is definitely reinvigorated. Yep. I'm looking forward to the podcast. The podcast is actually performing very well relative to my other videos. I mean, like, but it's also performing better than my Twitch VODs. The Apothicon servant is so OP. Can anybody with a straight face tell me this isn't the best wonder weapon? Yeah, I'm about to have to dip, brother. Anybody? I mean, like, I'll listen to arguments for the Thunder Gun, but this is I don't know. Anybody? Yeah, no, you're right. And then that's because they had kind of a new game engine to work with. And they actually really fully utilized that. But most of the maps on Black Ops 4, you're right, are very aesthetically pleasing. What's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Let's just try not to think about all the terrible things that went on here. Yeah? It's not pleasant.
The DIE Shockwave is much better. Well, I know you. I've known you long enough to know that you're kidding. So. But it seems like everybody's happier with the YouTube setup, and it feels like we can stream at a higher quality too, man.
I am not good at not getting what I want.
Jet gun is the best. No. The jet gun is there is absolutely no discussion. The jet gun is the best wonder weapon. Never mind the fact. Wait, who was it that was saying the jet gun? Oh, the Margwa, huh? Somebody's like, the jet gun, we wouldn't be the worst if it didn't break after every use. I'm like, but that's the gun. That's what it does. It breaks after almost every 2 times you use it. You don't get to change like what the gun does just to say it would be better if it didn't do that. I'm about to have to dip, so I'm not even gonna fight this guy. I'm really just playing every map with Cold War guns now. You better believe that, dude. Every map that they'll play, they'll let me play with Cold War guns. I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Yeah, I didn't want to fight with my Margwa friend. Man, this is going. I am really, really happy with how YouTube streams are going. And if you guys, Tyler, I know you had a long-term sub. I haven't seen what. It wasn't interesting. I wasn't, man. Dude, I don't know. Something about not being on Twitch. It's made me much more laid back. Samuel, I appreciate you being on. Zach. Kevin, we had Jay, and who is that? Zeno? The Wonder Weapon, the DIE machine has upgrades. Big Head, I appreciate you being on, lurking in the background. I appreciate you jumping on. And Jay, and who else did we have in here? We had Hunter a little bit earlier. Big Head, what's your name? As you can see, I like to call everybody by their name. Zach, I appreciate it, man. Kenzie, well, I appreciate you being on it. You guys are awesome. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll be back on this, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. I'm back excited about streaming again. This is awesome. Being on YouTube is awesome. All right, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow, but I'll be on TikTok, so I'll talk to you guys then.